Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have on our trending topic a woman who resides in the United States of America, Auntie America. That is what she's popularly called, Auntie America. She trended and she realized that social media is not a place where little women, little men, older men, older women, and very, very old, women can just slide in and then expect everybody to kind of count number of years they spent on earth and then say, oh, this one is a young person. Oh, this one is a old person. Social media is a highway. It's a highway. If you get in between it and you're not careful, if you do not follow the rules, the traffic rules, you will be crushed, you'll be hit. In fact, if you're not careful, you might be dragged into a speeding, fast bus that is heading in a different direction than where you are heading to. So, Gistlover dropped a bombshell. In fact, Yinka, the new wife, the latest addition to the Edochie's dynasty, let me put it that way. Pet Edochie, a wonderful grandfather, he has done a lot. He is part of those who set that entertainment mark. He used to be in the theater and he moved into the screen and he did excellently. This is a man who has spent time handling radio and all of that. So he's a media person. That's how it all started. Media people transcended into theater and transcended into movie and all of that. We have different, all from different walks of life. Now, Pet Edochie created this pathway. His son jumped into it. In fact, there was a time Linc also was part of this acting thing. But Edochie is the one that stood. He continued and he maintained. Edochie used to trend. He used to trend. But he's no longer trending as Linc and Yinka. Yinka came out, gun blazing, trying to shine America on the eyes of Nigerians. They said, no, we are not going to have, there is a nation already. You are part of a nation. There is a nation called main nation. They dug deep. They brought up some of our chat. They brought up some of our conversation. And it was narrowed down to her being against Mary, sort of like a kind of animosity, like a kind of like, I am from America. I am a citizen. I am Trump's, like that. You know what I mean? She was trying to be a bit braggadocious and she kind of rang the bell of her father. My father is a great man, ambassador. I'm also into the popular that a lot of third world nationals, as they are called, although I don't see anybody third though. But foreigners who migrate or immigrate, most of them do the health and they make a lot of money. So she humped on that and she made us realize how gracious she is financially and how our Dogu and Linc is the man of the moment. So she went out, gun blazing, going on certain blogs and going on that blog, thanking them, trying to just position herself publicly. Now, she's not a blogger. Maybe she's a content creator. But then, who knows? It starts from just this. You might not know what you have inside of you. But the thing is, you don't want to pick the wrong fight. You don't want to pick the wrong fight. And if you do pick the wrong fight, you must then find a way to realign yourself. And you have to do it. You have to flow with the tide, not against it. So she came out, gun blazing. She said a lot of things. And then, like I said, Diggers Association started digging. Even Gistlover dug out. And voila, there is this audio recording between Yinka and Judy Austin. Recall that Mary's legal advisor, according to him, said that we should take note. We should take note of this. That Mary is not just being dragged for nothing. No, not for nothing. That there is this It is something that has been, is a preconceived. It is something that has been thought about, prepared. And Judy Austin and Yinka, both of them are involved. In fact, he went ahead to talk about how Mary needs to be careful, and also how Yinka had tried to be friends with Mary, but Mary refused to be friends because Mary is friends, at least in solidarity, sister to sister, sister to sister, like sisters in the same situation with Linc's ex-wife. So it will be difficult for Mary to be friends with Yinka of America, even though Linc has been backing Mary. Now, Mary is kind of like looking at it like, you are backing me, but somehow you and your wife, you are not together anymore. What's going on with this family? Anyway, let me just stay neutral and bask in their support system with Auntie. That's Edochie's auntie. You know what I'm talking about. She has shown Judy Austin Pepe. So what is this audio recording about? Both of them, Yinka. But before I proceed further, please like, share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, returning subscribers, and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, $ middle of you, may God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. May your pockets never run dry. If you like what we do, kindly smash on that button that says thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, so Judy Austin, alongside Madam America, both of them together worked side by side so as to connect Linc, bring Linc into the game, into the picture. Now, it's not like it's a crime for two people to kind of talk about somebody and say, oh, this guy will be fine for you. He's young, at least he's strong, he's okay. You guys have, at least he has a lot of years ahead of him, and he's divorced. He used to be married, but you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, oh, I'm also divorced. Oh, you've got kids. I'm done with children. If I want to have, we can, but it's fine. Everyone talking fine. The question is this: how does this affect me? Well, it has been established, and it is not a lie. It is not a joke. There's a guy called Uncle Baba and some other goons that were recruited who were wondering back then, who is footing the bill? Who is sponsoring these people? Uncle Baba came out and said, oh, at the end of the day, madam, you were speaking to me. You said I should go on. Now the GoFundMe thing got cancelled. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody came out to pay for the legal fees. This is how you guys push people to go and do what they are not supposed to do. You know, he started saying a lot of things and things started making sense. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Like, seriously? Like, seriously? What is this? What can this be? Is this for real? Well, the thing is that I know all of them are adults, and people are still calling on Sir Peter Edochie to do the needful. Like, it's time for you to kind of put things right. It seems your children, from Yul Edochie to Linc, all of them, they are becoming like a lot of things are happening around their life. Like something is just off. Something is just off about them. And it's time for them to do the needful. But then, you know, they say there's nothing as bad publicity that plus or minus they will be making money. Particularly Yul Edochie. Linc and his wife or fiancé, both of them put it on their page, which I still see as mediocre, which I still see as stupidity, which I still see as foolishness. It shows that, you know, there is this immaturity. I don't know, maybe this immaturity came from being the son of someone that a lot of people respect. You know, my dad is famous, and then you know, go get sense. You'll be senseless. They were not supposed to put up anything on their page. They were not supposed to put up anything on their page. But do you know, both of them put it on their page. As from today, we are putting an end to anything personal relationship. It is going to be just normal conversation or whatever. You all they needed to do is to stop. Since you didn't serve anybody any memo before you guys started your stupidity, how then do you want to now tell them you are stopping? You should have just shush. Linc and Madam Yinka, shush. It's the same way Yul Edochie did his own. The thing is that people are not going to stop talking. They are not done talking. They will talk because you brought them in. That's the power of social media. They will dig you to a point where you say, I said I'm not going to talk about anything, but I'm not going to allow anybody bully my daughter. They went into my daughter's page. That's the terribleness of social media. They will. So all he had to do, or she had to do, was just to mute and stay off and not become a canker worm, eating here and there, trying to penetrate into Mary's life, trying to call out Mary and say, what does she have? How much does she have? Using this side, kick here and there. No, it doesn't work that way. People will go after you.